Hello everyone, welcome to another FPL video. On this video, we'll be looking at the possible transfer ahead of game week 18 and my team selection and transfer tips. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already and drop a like for the video if you enjoy it. Okay, let's quickly go into game week 17 review. So we had an amazing week where almost everyone returned apart from the injured Recce James that picked up another knee injury in the 52nd minute, just 9 minutes away from a clean sheet point. Callum Wilson also missed out with an illness, but Andres Pereira was automatically subbed on because he was first on my bench. Dunk was also automatically subbed on for Kyle Walker that was rested yesterday by Pep Guardiola. So we had a total score of 96 and a huge green arrow from 575k to 410k overall rank. Going forward, I would like to share with you my transfer thoughts ahead of the game week 18 and that is kicking off tomorrow, 30th Friday. Already we have two flag players in the person of Recce James and Callum Wilson, but we'll be looking at their possible replacement. First on my list for Recce James replacement is Luke Shaw. He seems to have nailed down a starting spot on the United defense and has a great line of features apart from the City game in game week 20 and Arsenal game in game week 21. United can double in game week 20 or game week 21. If you don't have funds to go for the likes of Cancelo, Trippier or Robertson, Thiago Silva is the man for you, especially if you still want in on the Chelsea defense. Chelsea double in game week 19. But if you want to move on elsewhere, you can opt for the likes of Cucurella or Ashley Quetta, but I think Thiago Silva is more nailed in that Chelsea defense. Next on my list is no other person but Arsenal Zinchenko. He seems to be back from the injury that plagued him before the World Cup and he is Arsenal's preferred leg back. Also, Arsenal double in game week 23. And lastly, we have Liverpool's Andy Robertson, who has 3 attacking returns from his last 4 matches. Liverpool has a great line of features and hopefully they should start keeping some clean sheets. Personally, I think Recce James will be out for at least 2 weeks, which means he will miss the Nottingham Forest game at away and the double game week fixtures of Man City and Fulham, for which I brought in him. So I will be removing him and replacing him with Luke Shaw, which will free up enough fund for me to upgrade Trossard to Mount in game week 19 ahead of the Chelsea double. Personally, I will not be taking any hits this game week, which means that my only transfer this game week will be Recce James to Luke Shaw, which also means that I will be holding on to Callum Wilson this game week and hope that he recovers from his illness ahead of Newcastle's home game against Leeds United. But if you still want to sell Callum Wilson, these are my possible replacement for Callum Wilson. First on my list is Anthony Martial, which seems to always look promising under Erik ten Hag. His partnership with Rashford also looks promising. Another thing looking promising is United's features up to game week 24. Of course, United have 2 unscheduled fixtures with Crystal Palace away and Leeds United at home, so a double game week for United is around the corner. So next up is Eddie Nketiah, which looked very sharp against West Ham and of course got a goal for his hard work. Arsenal double in game week 23 and their features are not looking bad either. Mitrovic is just 1 yellow card away from suspension and that will be putting me off from getting him this week. But Mitrovic has not looked any sharper, assisting 2 goals against the 9-man Crystal Palace and scoring 1 himself. If he doesn't pick up a yellow card against Southampton, then I will be definitely bringing him into my team in game week 19 when they have their double against Leicester and Chelsea. Finally, we have Ivan Toney, who has not shown any sign of slowing down from scoring goals. He's already on 11 goals this season. What's putting me off from getting him is spending FA charges for breaching betting rules 262 times and might be possibly receiving training playing back. But the features looks good from him and he has proven to be feature proof. He can score anything, even scoring the likes of Man City and Tottenham. So that's my thoughts about the replacement for Callum Wilson. So this is how I'm lining up for game week 18. Haaland remains my captain while Mr. Reliable Harry Kane, my differential this season, gets the vice captain armband. Hopefully Wilson recovers from his illness ahead of the Leeds game, but if he doesn't, I'll be glad to have Andres Pereira come up from the bench to replace him. Trossard at the time of recording this video has already been transferred out by 203,000 managers worldwide. Personally, I think there are more priority transfer to do than taking out Trossard that played as first 9 against Southampton. Brighton play Arsenal at home and Trossard has proven to be a big game player. He scored the hat-trick at Anfield against Liverpool, also scored City and Chelsea, so you did expect him to score against Arsenal at home. I might transfer him out for Mason Mount, but that will be in game week 19 when Chelsea play City and Fulham. So going forward, my transfer this week will be moving out James for Luke Shaw. I just confirmed from the FPL side that James will be out till next year, February 3rd, 2023. So there will be no need of holding out a transfer from him. So I'll be doing my transfer now. So I've made the transfer. My team is locked and ready to go. Please subscribe if you've not done so, and please like the video if you really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.